Hey guys, it's Mr.TrueAudio, and before I get started on this creepypasta, I just wanted to give a personal message to you guys and ask you guys, what creepypasta do you guys want me to read next? If you have an idea or suggestion of a creepypasta, trollpasta, or crappypasta that I should read, comment down below, or if you know how to, personal message me, or just shoot me something on Twitter. I'll leave the description and the link. I said that backwards, but I'll leave a link in the description if you guys need the links, but I prefer if you comment down below. But if you have an idea, suggestion, let me know, and I will personally give you a shout out for doing it. I'll be like, so and so suggested this creepypasta. So that's all I gotta say before this video gets started. And yeah, just what it takes to get you guys more happy into watching my videos and creepypasta videos. So without further ado, let's hear my beautiful voice in the next part of this video. Yo. What up everybody, it's Mr.TrueAudio and welcome to another episode of Creepypastas. But this time we are going to look at a troll pasta. Yeah. This one's based on Steven Universe, and you guys should know, well some of you youngsters should know, Steven Universe is a cartoon on Cartoon Network and it came out in 2013, still kind of fairly new. But for those of you who just know, a little off topic here, it just hit season 3. And they're on a hiatus or a hiatus, I don't know what they call it. So, yeah, just a little off topic thing. They won't be showing new episodes until 2016, which is that bull, but that's besides the point right here. This is based on the character Amethyst, and I've read this creepypasta, guys, and you guys are just gonna probably cringe. And I hope someone wasn't exactly serious when they thought that this was going to go through as a good creepypasta. Because, you know, if you listen to it, yeah, just listen. It's time I dust off this memory. It's a sad and horrifying memory. What I experienced was the worst thing in my life. It began bugging me for a while now. So let's relive this experience. Before we start, my name is Thomas Johnson. How did this all start? Chapter 2, the episode. It happened on February 4th, 2014 at 3 o'clock p.m. I just came home from work. The TV was on, my kids were at home. They were watching TV while my wife was in the room too. She was taking care of the newborn baby girl. They were watching an episode of Ben 10 Omniverse. After the episode was done, Steven Universe came on, the usual intro was on, after that the title card came on, and it read Amethyst. The image over it was a picture of an axe with blood over it. After that was the part with After that shown was the temple. Pearl, Steven, and Amethyst were there in their room. Steven said, "Where's Garnet?" he said in a scared voice. Amethyst had sweat coming down her face and was moving frantically. Pearl replied to Steven, "I don't know, Steven," Pearl replied. Steven yelled out, "Let's go look for her in the temple," said Steven in a very excited voice. "Let's start at Amethyst now." Pearl replied. Amethyst started to beg. She cried, "No, no, no, please don't." Pearl looked confused. She replied, "What's in there that you don't want us to see?" Stephen replied, "Let's go find out now." Amethyst gave up. She was walking along with the others while they went to her door and they opened it. What they seen was body parts of Garnet. They were not drawn with that much detail. They looked like they came out of a children's drawing. Blood was coming out of all the body parts. Like before, they were not drawn with that much detail. Pearl looked angry. She said to Amethyst, "Amethyst, what have you done?" Amethyst had a smirk on her face. She replied, "The first part of my mission." Pearl replied, "What mission?" Amethyst replied, "This mission." Amethyst stabbed Pearl in her gem with a knife. The gem started to crack, and white blood came out of her gem. Pearl fell down onto the floor. Steven ran out of the room. Chapter 3, The Horror. Amethyst looked into the camera, and I shit you not, Amethyst jumped out of the TV. What? And looked at my baby daughter. I had to chase Amethyst into the city. After 5 minutes, she disappeared. I stopped at an apartment complex to collect my thoughts about what had happened. Next to the apartments, there was a little house. Next to it, all of a sudden, I can hear my baby daughter crying. I knew what I had to do. So I went into the house. A song was playing. In there, it was The Lavender Buds by MF Doom. There was a lot of dolls on the shelves in the house. I seen a shape in the corner. It was Amethyst. She was carrying my daughter in her arms. I yelled at her. "What did you do to her?" She replied to me, What I have to do, I am the messenger of death. I am just doing my job. Since you witnessed my murder, I have to kill you and your daughter. So let the dying begin." Amethyst's eyes went purple, and the dolls in the room started to come alive. The dolls got onto my body. Two of them tried to nibble bits of my arm off. I took out my pocket knife and stabbed 5 of the dolls. After that, I managed to get my daughter out of her arms, and I threw my pocket knife at her eye. She fell down on the floor, and she said something to me. "Before I die, there is a surprise at your home, waiting for you." I knew that didn't sound good. I picked up my daughter, and I went to the house. We went back home, and I opened my door only to find my wife and my 2 boys murdered, like Garnet in the episode. I panicked. I did not know what to do. I found a note, and it read, "You dodged the bullet of death, but soon I will get you, and I will devour you." I decided to call the police about this. As they came up to my house, I picked up my daughter and left this nightmare. Chapter 4, The Updates. As of now, after the murder, I suffer with schizophrenia and depression. Awkward word. My daughter is now 4 years old. We now live in a boarding house. But still, I have hallucinations of Amethyst in the window. Nobody sees her, only I do. I keep having nightmares of Amethyst eating my daughter every time I look at the family pictures. I fall on the floor and cry because of this. The police are still looking for the killer. I have still been getting calls from the police about this, with updates about the murder. Alright guys, so that was the Amethyst troll / creepypasta, I guess. Oh my lord. If you guys just listen to all the words that I was saying, I was getting tongue twisted because I hate these type of creepypastas. For one, they don't type these things, and they didn't even spell pearl right. They spelled pear. WTF. Yeah, my white girl moment. WTF. But you know how it goes. Pear. So let me guess. Garnet, amethyst, and pear. Yeah. So before I start the review of the overall creepypasta, I want to look at what some of these comments. As a fan of the show, I have a plot hole to point out. Gem death doesn't work that way. If the gem is shattered, that is just a shattered gem. Their body parts are just projections of solid lights. And another one says, "Wait, so you're saying this isn't a troll pasta? I just given up all faith in humanity." And you know what? I'm not even gonna read the other comments. It's a little bit too long, but yeah, the person is partially right if they're thinking the same way that I'm thinking, because basically, if you shatter a gem, the gem just disappears. And for those of you who know, Garnet is not able to be killed, because I don't think that she's able to be killed. But Garnet, as if you Steven Universe fans know, that Garnet is a fusion, and she's combined with 2 gems, which is Ruby and Sapphire. And basically, they would have to die before that would happen. And like I said, this goes back to, if a gem is shattered, they just disappear. So until they repair themselves, and they take a while to repair themselves. So obviously this, and the fact how Amethyst jumps out of the TV, yeah, what is this, Blue's Clues? Or yeah. But anyways, besides the point, I hope you enjoyed that troll / creepypasta. It kind of gave me a laugh when I first read it, but I kind of wanted you guys to listen to it. But that's all I gotta say for this creepypasta. Hope you guys enjoy it. Like at the beginning of the video, I said, if there's any creepypasta that you suggest to me, leave it in the comments, or put it on Twitter, or message me on Facebook, or put it on the Facebook page. Besides the point, I'll catch you guys on the next creepypasta video. Doses.